reach a high level of emotional maturity, you will likely have a great deal of self-acceptance. This means accepting yourself for who you are, flaws and all. It also includes being kind and compassionate towards yourself, as well as forgiving yourself for when you make mistakes. We have self-acceptance. We are more likely to be accepting of others as well. This is in contrast to people who are emotionally immature and tend to be judgmental and critical of both themselves and other people. When we have self-acceptance, we are more likely to be accepting of others as well. You can't give away what you don't possess. You want to love people better? Start loving yourself better. You want to treat people better? Start treating yourself better. It starts with you first, man. If you can't give away what you don't possess, this ain't no light switch to turn on and off. Either you is or you're not. They say back in the 20s, either you is or you ain't. Ask yourself, are you open to new ideas and willing to change your point of view? The fact that y'all coming here to these groups means that you're open to new ideas, because that's what we talk about every day. Well, Monday through Friday, we talk about new ideas, right? And that's a good thing. This is because emotionally mature people are able to see both sides of each story, and they're not afraid to change their opinions if they're presented with new information. A paradigm shift. So a paradigm is how we all view the world. We all view the world differently. Some things we see similarly, but we all see the world differently, man. That's because we were raised differently. And that's what your paradigm is. Your paradigm is how you view the world. And it depends on how you was raised. Some people, when they woke up in the morning, as soon as they woke up, mom or grandma or granddaddy or somebody had you doing chores. And if you didn't, and some people had people go behind you, do the finger test. And if it was half done, you had to go back and do it. Because sometimes we wanted to go outside and play, so we don't use no bleach or no soap. We just wipe it down so we can hurry to get out the house. But the bathroom's still stinking. Mama come up in there and she knows. She's like, you better get up in here with some bleach, some soap, and redo the bathroom. So your paradigm is how you view the world. And a person who grew up with a bunch of roaches, a refrigerator with a 40-ounce in it and some cheese, government cheese, having to walk everywhere they go, get a ride everywhere they go because mama never had a car, they're going to look at the world differently than that other person. Am I right? So, depending on how you was raised is going to depend on how you see the world, which is your paradigm. A paradigm shift is when you get new information that change the way you look at the world. So you grew up around roaches and rats. And to you, that was normal because you always saw that. And then when you go off to college and then eventually move in with a girlfriend into your own apartment and you got the house looking nasty and she's like, oh, no. Pick up your clothes. Clean up that. Don't leave that like that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Now, either you're going to have a paradigm shift and you got new information now and you're going to start doing it differently, or you're going to be like, hey, this is the way I am. This is the way I've always been. This is the way it's going to be. You didn't have a paradigm shift. Only thing can help you grow is a paradigm shift. Believing what you believe all the time, what you always believe, ain't going to get you nowhere. You got to change to grow. And be kind to people, man. Because some people walk through life like it's perfect, like they got it going on. They don't have no worries. But I guarantee you, man, they might be carrying something heavy, and just because it look like they got it going on, it still might be heavy. Be kind to everybody. Every human being you come into contact with, be kind to them. Learning how to master your emotions is essential if you want to live a life that you alone can control completely. Having absolute control and power over your feelings in any given moment is one of the greatest skill sets you can master. It's important to realize that whatever emotion you feel, you're not feeling it because you have to. Ain't that empowering? Whatever emotion you feel, you're not feeling it because you have to. You're feeling it because you choose to. When you go to the past and you think about something that happened or something didn't go your way, when you take a trip to the future and you start worrying about stuff that ain't even happened yet, you're doing it to yourself.
Sound like sabotage.
Yeah, it is. Self-sabotage. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You are the source of all of your emotion. I know some of y'all, I know that's taking a safety blanket from you. I know some of y'all want to keep that blanket like Lion is walking around on Charlie Brown with that little safety blanket. So you want to seem like, I just feel this way. No, you choosing to feel that way. I'm about to hit some stuff today, man. I don't care if y'all ready for it or not. You are the source of all your emotions because you're the one who creates them. You can feel any way you choose at any given time. Ooh, man. You can feel any way you choose at any given time. You don't need to have a specific reason to feel good. You can decide to just feel good right now in this very moment simply because you're alive. Oh, this going over some people's head and I don't even care, man. I'm getting it. Because you're alive, you can feel good, or because you want to feel good. I decide. I can make a decision today that I'm not going to let nothing stop me from feeling good today. I can make that decision. Yeah, man. Yeah. I can decide it. And do you know how good it feels to have had somebody in your life who could twist the screws whenever they wanted to and get you to react however they wanted to get you to react? And they can get you to get mad when they want you mad. They can make you happy when they want to make you happy. They can make you sad and depressed when they want to make you sad and depressed. And for you to learn how to avoid that, for you to be able to deal with that person and them not be able to, they try everything they used to try and it don't work. Do you know how that feels?
Yeah.
I know how it feels, bro, to overcome somebody or something that was a problem in my life because I allowed them to. And I kept putting it on them. Oh, man, they be making me mad. No, they don't make you mad. You allowing yourself to get mad. You in control. Because if you ain't in control, who is? Them.
The power.
You giving it to them.
You gotta take it back. I agree.
You giving them the power. If they making you mad, you gave them the power. Your body going to determine your emotional state. Keep putting your head down. It's going to determine your emotion. You see a person who always has their head down? We're going to talk about that. Whatever you are feeling right now is directly influenced by how you move your body. The way you feel right now is directly influenced by how you move your body. Oh, we about to get deep. Always keeping your head down and avoiding upright posture would push you closer to feeling depressed. There ain't nobody doing it to you, but it was my past. Yeah, because you keep going back to the past. We just talked about that. What value is it? What is the value you getting for going back to the past and thinking about what bad happened to you? Can you change it? Can you fix it? Okay, so your brain is a haunted house. Your brain is a haunted house with cobwebs and spiders and ghosts and witches in your brain, living in your head. You are a walking haunted house. Because if you ain't in possession of your own brain, somebody or something is. Somebody or something is in control of your brain if you not. In the Bible, they call it possession. Whenever you feel negative, you can hold your head up high. Even when you feel negative, hold your head up high anyway. Because when you lower it, you succumbing to it. When you lower your head, you succumbing to how you feel. And even if you don't feel good, you better learn how to control your body. Some good stuff. So whenever you feel negative, you can hold your head up high, pull your shoulders back, and take a deep breath. That's what you can do when you feel negative. The ability to put yourself in a powerful, peaceful state of will. I'm telling you, to put yourself in a peaceful state at will when you want to. To be able to do that when you feel negativity coming on and you can change that, that's power. Because you got high self-esteem don't mean you ain't going to get depressed. It don't mean you ain't going to get down. It don't mean you ain't going to feel bad. But when you feel it coming on, like when you look ahead and you see them clouds, them dark clouds, and you know some rain is coming, people start rolling their windows up, don't they?
Yeah, looking for cover.
Yeah. They want to put on the type of clothes so they can protect themselves. That's what you need to learn how to do. When you start feeling yourself feeling negative, when you start feeling yourself depressed, do not let that stuff overcome you. Do not let that spirit overcome you. It's the way you hold yourself, the way you carry yourself. You need to learn how to take deep breaths and take a step back when you feel a certain way and lift your head up even when you don't feel good. The ability to put yourself in a peaceful state at will is a power we all have. We all have it. Whether you choose to use it or not is up to you. But we all have this power. Using your physiology to determine your state of mind will help you make strong decisions and improve your confidence. The three major forces that determine your state of mind. We said physiology is one. Number two, to determine your emotional state is your language. Physiology is one. The second one is your language. How do you communicate with yourself? Language is something that comes in various forms, and one of those forms is your inner monologue, or the things you say to yourself mentally. Language can deeply influence your emotional state. Asking yourself, why does this always happen to me? You lost your power. Because the question is, why shouldn't it happen to you? Stuff happen to people all of the time. Good people. People who don't bother nobody. There was a lady in West Palm Beach just riding her bike, going over the bridge, and she dead. She ain't bother nobody. They just let the bridge up while she was going over it. Stuff happened to people. Why did that have to happen to her? Little 10-year-old girl just got shot and killed. I think of like a 14-year-old. Why did that have to happen to her? Get out of that mindset. Why does it have to happen to me? Get out of that mindset, man, because that's a self-defeatist attitude. Language can deeply influence your emotional state. Asking yourself, why does this always happen to me, will create a negative state of mind. But if you were to ask, how can I benefit from this? What can I learn from this? Then you would see that it provides a more positive state of mind. The words you speak are constantly playing a key role in your personal perception of a situation and how that situation will affect your mind. How that situation will affect your emotional state. If you find yourself feeling negative or down about something, take a closer look at your language and how it could be influencing your emotional state of mind. Change your internal language to turn your negative emotions into positive and empowering ones. So you got to change your internal language, bro. Never use the word against yourself. I'm telling you, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, this and that and this. What?
Yeah, but sometimes, man, some people just be in the wrong places, man. At the wrong time.
Okay. I think you're done. Three major forces that determine your emotional state. Number three, focus on the good. That's real big, man, because you want to focus on what you want and not what you don't want. You want to focus on your desires and not your fears. You want to focus on where you want to go and not where you don't want to go. You want to focus on your dreams and not your nightmares. Where focus goes, energy flows, and results follow. 7 steps to emotional mastery. Now, this is what you do, and we identified the three major forces that determine your emotional state. Now we're going to talk about this is what you want to do if you want to become a master of your own emotions. So, number one, identify your emotion. We talked about that a little bit up here. Identify your emotion, because if you can't identify it, then it's going to haunt you. Because if you running around here talking about you're going to go into a haunted house with your girlfriend, and you're like, man, I'm so scared, then you are misidentifying how you feel, because you are not afraid. You are anxious. Because if you were afraid, you wouldn't take your butt in there. So you got to know the difference. You got to know how you're feeling. You got to know the difference between, I just got through watching the news, and they had a bunch of negative stuff on the news that they were just talking about, and that's why 2 hours later, I feel the way I feel. You got to be able to pinpoint it, because if you can't pinpoint it, every morning you're going to figure out, you're going to feel like, every morning I have a bad morning, I feel so depressed early in the morning, and you ain't going to link watching the news every morning with why you feel the way you do. You got to learn how to start identifying, when did this happen? Why did it happen? When you're angry, why am I angry? Why? Because sometimes when I'm angry and I feel that feeling of anger and I think about it, I start unpacking it, whoever I was angry at, it comes all the way back to me. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, we push our anger off on people when really that belongs to us. You got to learn how to identify your emotion. The first step to emotional mastery is being able to identify the emotion you are experiencing. This is important because uncertainty about the type of emotion you're experiencing will have you in a struggle to respond accordingly. To help you learn how to better identify your emotion, ask yourself the following questions. What am I feeling right now? Am I really feeling this, or is there something more? The more clarity that you have and the more you work on identifying your emotions, the easier it becomes.